Your competitors are scared of you. The Morgan AI-powered Life, the king of closings. This Wednesday at 1 p.m. PST.
Welcome to The Interest. I'm Katie Jensen. Republicans in Congress aren't waiting for the U.S. Supreme Court to weigh in on the CFPB's budget. They're proposing Congress take over funding the CFPB as part of a package of 9 proposals that would completely remake the agency. House Republicans unveiled the plan in a memo shortly before a hearing Thursday. Other proposals include turning the CFPB into a commission, similar to the Federal Trade Commission, and requiring the agency to justify its decisions. The proposal came a day after the CFPB unveiled a crackdown on what it calls illegal junk fees. This includes certain fees charged by mortgage servicers, including excessive late fees. The CFPB also wants to target fees for unnecessary property inspections, fake private mortgage insurance premium charges, and failure to waive certain fees for the loss mitigation options. Meanwhile, the Federal Trade Commission is not impressed by a plan to save the sale of Black Knight to Intercontinental Exchange. The Commission has unanimously approved filing a lawsuit to block the deal, saying the merger of the 2 major data companies would be too big. Acting Deputy Director Patty Brink said the deal would reduce competition in key areas of the mortgage process, ultimately raising costs for lenders and homebuyers. Earlier this week, the 2 companies moved to sell Black Knight's loan origination system business to Canadian-based Constellation Software, but the FTC says that it's too little, too late. Coming up, Loan Depot's founder says it's time for a change.
I don't have to be babysitting my loans. I don't have to be checking on everything. I get to spend more time with my family at the same time as I'm closing more loans. Join Sunwest Mortgage, and you're going to see that for yourself. It's the best experience ever, honestly.
Break free of the matrix of manual loan processing and underwriting. Use Morgan now.
Welcome back. Loan Depot founder Anthony Tsai is renewing his plea for change after the company's poor earnings report. Tsai released a statement Thursday reiterating his call for the rest of the board to support Steve Ozonian, his nominee for the board. Tsai's support for the Williston Financial Group CEO is part of an ongoing fight with the board, which led to the board ousting Tsai as executive chairman last month. Loan Depot Wednesday reported a fourth-quarter loss of $158 million. The company suffered losses in 3 straight quarters, totaling $610 million. This prompted Tsai to say, Loan Depot cannot maintain the status quo if we are to succeed in the long term. He added the company could use a fresh perspective. Meanwhile, Home Point Capital is also seeing a streak of losing quarters, suffering a net loss of $37 million in the fourth quarter. The parent of wholesale lender Home Point suffered an overall loss of $164 million for the year. The company says this is because origination volume fell by 92% from a year ago. But enough about losses. Let's talk about how we can all be more efficient at finding and closing loans. Originator Tech Live will showcase the tools of tomorrow, helping you stay one step ahead of the competition. Our own Christine Stewart gives us a preview.
Right, AI and machine learning and all of that, how it's going to change everything, not just the mortgage industry.
Much of the mortgage industry resisted the urge to change, doing things the old-fashioned way. But the pandemic forced us to do business a different way. And then the boom and bust cycle of the last 3 years has put a huge strain on staffs and budgets.
Mortgage companies can either do one of 2 things. They can either throw people or technology at these problems.
But with so many options, how do you know what tools are right for your business? Originator Tech Live gives you the chance to see some of the top products in the industry up close and in person.
Technology is fun. And we all like to see it, especially for like tech-obsessed geeks like myself. We love playing with this stuff.
OTech Live will be on March 22nd and 23rd at the Link Hotel and Experience in Las Vegas. featuring conversation of some of the top issues around tech, sprinkled in between product demos.
We wanted a small group of companies that are going to be able to show off what they're doing.
The conference will also showcase some of Mortgage Women Magazine's Women of Tech, like Maya Gardner.
But this is a time really to kind of leverage technology to help you, maybe reduce your overhead.
Having the right tech can make you faster and improve your borrower's experience. Gardner says this is something loan officers will start to consider when looking for jobs, especially younger professionals entering the field.
They're going to want to be someplace that is making it easier for them to deliver.
You can sign up at originatortech.live and use the promo code MNNFREE to get free entry for yourself and 10 colleagues. That's a savings of $195 per person. For the Mortgage News Network, I'm Christine Stewart. Join us at Mortgage Star, where women come together to celebrate and raise each other up while creating connections that will last a lifetime. Attend Mortgage Star in New Orleans on July 12th and stay an extra day to join us at the Ultimate Mortgage Expo.
Welcome back. Here's what else is interesting today. Mortgage rates remain on the rise, with the 30-year fix continuing to climb towards 7%. And now the average for the 15-year fixed is also close to crossing over 6% at a rate of 5.95. This is the highest rates have been since November. Of course, high prices are making the problem worse for many buyers. The MBA says would-be buyers just aren't putting aside the money they're not spending on a mortgage. Instead, it seems consumers are spending their money in sectors that are not sensitive to interest rates, things like dining and travel. For more on these and all of today's top stories, go to mortgagenewsnetwork.com.